Hello and welcome, sports fans. This live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us for the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day here on TableRockSports.net. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, and it's the Roseburg Indians coming to town to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our sponsor business partners. They keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. You can also help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And if you've already done that, we thank you a whole lot for having done so. As I scramble through my papers here, and I have a feeling I left the ones I really want are still in the suitcase, which is not too far away, so don't go away. North Medford comes into this ball game 5-2-2 over, at least in conference play, 6-3-2 overall. That's good for third place right now. And Roseburg has struggled. They are 0-7-1 in conference, 0-8-2 overall. They're introducing the lineups right now. And so we'll hang around here for just a moment and see what they're really going to do. They are introducing everybody right now. I got quite a few players to go through to get that done. So I tell you what we're going to do, because I also think they're going to probably have a recorded national anthem that we probably will barely hear from here. So we've had a Medford Parks and Recreation video that we have been playing for you. Just about 2 minutes long is all the length it is. But it's explaining what's going on at the Rogue X that's coming up. That'll be opening in January 2024. And it also explains other things that are going on in the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. So we'll take a look at that, and we'll see what we have after that as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
I haven't forgotten that we are back. I'm trying to get something across here, and I'm not the fastest texter in the world. So there we go. I gotta let somebody know something. All right, we are back though with the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular here in Southern Oregon. And it's on TableRockSports.net. Let's get rid of the big one. Put the little one up there. In fact, if you don't mind, we will move it up just a little bit further. It's about as good as we can do there for you. And we will try to run the clock a little bit. Because, you know, sometimes it gets way off because we're doing other things besides watching the clock. But we'll see how that all goes. We'll at least start. This is an important game for the North Medford Black Tornado. I realize that if you're listening in Roseburg that your team has yet to win a game. But this is an important game for the North Medford Black Tornado. They really need this one. If they can win this one, then depending on what else happens around the league today and tomorrow, there is only one more game being played today. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But depending on what happens, North Medford can come really close to clinching one of the three automatic berths that come from the Southwest Conference. And we'll apologize right now. You're probably going to hear some wind gust blowing through the microphone, but not a whole lot we can do about that. The wind doesn't really listen to us well. But Roseburg trying to find its first win of the season, not only in conference, but its first win, period. We will have, as I take glasses and look at this, Ortiz will be in goal for North Medford. And for the Roseburg Indians, they will have Ulysses Sanchez in goal. There's the whistle, and we're underway. North Medford will have the throw in from the far side. Oh, there's running over, but no call. There's a call. North Medford ball. I'm going to just drop it and get started again. The Black Tornado will send it back. And they'll give it off to Ortiz. and reset the offense from way back. There's a long pass through, but not quite arriving. Now we have a whistle. Roseburg gets it. Official kind of standing right in the way, but I can't tell him to move, so it looks like lining up for this kick is Heath King. Nope, he didn't take it. Number 13 took it instead. Jacob Smith. Smith got it back, but he can't control it. And now King has it. Actually, it wasn't King on the other one. It was on the kick. It was Trevor Baird. And the Indians will start over. So we're in the feeling out period here. Sanchez will take it and send it deep. The exploration goes on here to find out where the hole in the defense is. Find a soft spot at least. Ooh. Ibarra and Moses Finlay both going after a header there, but nobody got it. It's always a little dangerous when that happens. North Medford ball from the far side. Ortiz, no, going to be kicked away. And that'll create a corner kick for Roseburg, I believe. Nope, just a throw in. They pointed to the corner, but not to be. Now they launch it all the way in, bounce it around, and it goes over the in line. That will become a goal kick for the Black Tornado. Should tell you about Bill's Glass. They would normally sponsor the coach's corner. We just didn't have any opportunity to catch up with coaches at all today, but Bill's Glass, I'm glad to have them do that for us, and they're the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. You'll find them in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. Roseburg ball. So they'll chase that down. And we'll chase down some papers that somehow have disappeared on us. Right now, it's not too bad, only partly cloudy. We are concerned about rain coming. Not that that's going to slow the game down any. We can tell you that's for sure. They'll just play on. But the rain possibility exists out there in the hills. We'll see. Finally, Roseburg gets that out of there. Not too much, though. Here comes North Medford. Got it down to the side. Back to the middle. Shot on goal. No, they're going to lose it before they can get the shot off. Couldn't get the shot off. But with closing down on it, there's a long pass ahead. It's going to be controlled by Roseburg. North is going to eventually get control of it. "54 degrees right now, according to at least one weather app that I'm looking at. There's a shot on goal, but Ortiz will wrap that up with a 50% chance of rain, which probably will go up as the hour goes along. And that's out of bounds. Roseburg ball. And inbounding it will be Alexander Bowen. I told you, Roseburg has 2 ties. They had a tie, and then they went on a 6-game losing streak where they lost 6, and then they got a tie where they have lost their last 2, including the last one they played to Willamette 2-0, which is actually a pretty good showing because the Willamette Wolverines happen to lead the conference right now in boys soccer, so that's a really good showing there. There's a pop-up. And a bounce, and away, and Ortiz will grab it on 2 bounces and then roll it out. North Medford played them earlier in the year. It was a 6-1 victory for the Black Tornado. But that was way back almost a month ago. Here's a race down the line. Shot on goal. No, another shot on goal, but Sanchez stops that one. They say it looked like a Barra, but I don't think so. But I don't see his number either. There's number 7. That okay, so that was not a Barra at all. That was Duarte, Jesse Duarte, with that second shot on goal. The first shot on goal came from Jacob Casale. But neither one went. There's another one. Sanchez gets that one away. And Roseburg will send it out of bounds. Montezuma. Not that right. Moctezuma coming over to inbound it. Put all the letters into his name and we'll be better off. Moctezuma in front of us, but yeah, Sanchez has a problem. And we'll change our clock here to reflect what the stadium clock says. And when we get ready, we'll start it. Will be where the stadium clock is. An equipment issue with one of the gloves for Sanchez. There we go. Sanchez will grab that out of a hop. Don't think we'd even consider that a shot on goal. Boy, here's a good throw. That pass. Nope. They're going to say Roseburg. And leaving it for Smith to take the kick for the Indians. All the way down, headed up. See who gets that out of there. That'll go back to the goalkeeper. And they'll start over. Cassell couldn't quite get the hold of that one. So Roseburg does. They pass it through. Back out to the middle. And off to the side. The Indians will try it again. That's going to go out of bounds. That'll be north ball. We would like to welcome Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey to our sponsorship team. Solar Pros can save you thousands on your home solar panels installation. Check out their Facebook page to learn more. Search Facebook Solar Pros PNW. North Medford keeps it and try to get it out of their side of the field. Sanchez will grab this for Roseburg. King fires it ahead. And they're going to get it right back to him after Alexander Villanueva handled it there for a moment. And send it back out to the side again. And down the left line it goes. Roseburg will control it. Pass it ahead. Races on and knocking it out of bounds is North Medford. Knocking that out was David Villa. And Villa has it again. But this time, and it'll go out one more time. But off of Roseburg. Sanchez will go long one more time. Villa boots that one really long. And out of bounds. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. When you stop to get your Dutch love, please tell them thanks for sponsoring these live athletic streams on Table Rock Sports. Roseburg saves that. Nope. North Medford handles it. And out of bounds. Inbounding it is Peyton Fisher. Looking for someone to go to. Gets it in. Ortiz will grab that on a hop. Big hop off of the turf. Up, hands. The official is telling Roseburg, you have to back up. There's a shot, but Ortiz will handle that on a hop easily. There's a pass ahead. Cassell right there. Cassell will fire, but Sanchez will take that round ball and handle that pretty easily. Let's see if North Medford can come back down here and do some business again. Again, there they go. Cassell's there, but nope, Sanchez will get there first. Fisher will inbound again. Villa running for it. Villa has it. Then has it taken away. Here comes Roseburg. Oh, out of bounds. Guillermo Diego Alvarez losing that one outside, out of bounds. Cassell will head it. Fisher will head it. And we'll scramble around for it. King couldn't keep it. Or Smith make it, not King. Smith. Now there goes Duarte. Now he'll fire it ahead. Got to save it from going. Nope. So, oh, we got a clock stoppage here. And we've got an injury. Or a cramp at least. Jacob Smith on the ground. He's getting up. Going to need a sub. Oh, calling the trainer in. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, along with Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. And fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, along with our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. They have new stores that are now open in Roseburg and Klamath Falls. That gives them 9 locations with which to serve you. Our clock will be a little off because I stopped mine right away. And they didn't stop theirs for a few. Well, we're close now. They didn't stop. Start theirs. Whatever. We're all good. I just want you to know the clock is close. That goes out of bounds. Chasing it down is Gilbert Brown. Again, back to Ortiz, and then they'll kick it out. Duarte takes it, gets it back to Villa. And then out on the side. Trying to get a Cassell, but Fisher stepped in and took that one away. There's a shot through, but that pass is taken away. And out of bounds. Ooh. That's a good way to get hurt. Heath King trying to change direction sharply and quickly. Slipped and got himself stretched out there pretty good, but he's all right, he says. Roseburg to inbound it. And then it'll go back to North Medford. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team. The home of crispy, crunchy chicken, Pinnacle 365. Fisher gets it around. See if Roseburg can do anything with it. Villanueva gets it back to Fisher. Across the field. Pass taken away by North Medford. There comes Ibarra with it. Getting it ahead to... And there's a shot on goal. And in! The original shot was by Donovan. But the one that went in, if we can find the one that they're congratulating, I believe was Duarte. But I don't know that. It's amazing. It's amazing how quickly they get everybody packed in there, and then you can't really see anything. We'll have to get our clock organized here. And the scoreboard clock isn't working. That's interesting. I'll start mine. I think mine's more accurate. There's a shot. No, that's going to get rejected. And now we got a... Wonder what they... I think the official wants them to quit working in the shop. I was wondering why he was running all the way down there. They have some really loud machinery running. Yeah, that's not going to work out real well. Well, they continue on. He actually didn't go all the way down and stop them, so I have no idea what that's about. Now the scoreboard clock says 17:48, so you can figure out we're a few seconds behind. And away we go. We'll get all this figured out someday. Fisher really fighting for the ball. Ooh, that's not a good idea. As Prince Thompson gave a bit of a push. It's never a good idea. That's going to go Roseburg way. That's way, way over. Okay, I don't even... Oh, they have a ball ready to go. Ortiz gets it out. There comes Roseburg back with it. Roseburg ball. Nope. The official says North Medford ball. Roseburg almost had it in. Out of bounds. Roseburg. Now we have substitutions before the throw in. Coming in is Massimo Faleni. I apologize if that's wrong. That's just the way I would think you would say that. For Roseburg. And coming in was Luis Cortez. If I remember right there. Yes, Mr. Cortez is in for North Medford. Roseburg continues with it. I have a kick coming up. Every team does this where they line up 2 or 3 people that can possibly kick the ball. Just to make sure, I guess, that nobody knows where it's actually coming from. Fisher quickly back up on his feet after being tackled really hard by Jonathan Perez. Perez trying to show the ref he meant no harm and offered to help him up. There's a sliding and goes over the end line. That'll bring up a corner kick for Roseburg. Who's going to take this? Everybody's running towards the ball. Heath King with a corner kick, but it's just a little to Fisher, right back to King. And then they tried to get it into the middle, headed up and around. There's a shot on goal, but that's blocked out of there. Ortiz will grab it. That'll end that threat. So with 12:57 to go officially, I realize our clock is way behind, but 12:50 now to go in the half. It's a 1-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, you should know they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. To Ortiz, and back at it again. Nope, missed that one. Could have had a shot. Ball went right over the foot. King directing traffic out there. I'll get it back to King. We'll bang it ahead to Villanueva. We'll get it back to King. We'll do it all over again. This time over to Baird. Not Baird. Excuse me, it might have been. Oh, we don't know who. Put the glasses on and figure out who that was. The 19. That was Chase Smith. With that long pass, but ended up resulting in nothing, except that Roseburg gets a throw-in out of it. Headed up, Ortiz will grab it. There's a scramble for it. It's going to. Oh, didn't go out of bounds yet. And now it does. North Medford direction. And out of bounds again. This time Baird knocking it out of bounds for the Indians. And we've got substitutions on the other side. Coming in for North Medford. A couple of players we don't have. I'll have to figure them out as we go along. Oh. North Medford will try it again. Donovan throwing it in. There's another shot on goal, but no good. That was Winters. Not sure where he went in my glasses, but that was Alex Winters. Well, that one. Sanchez trying to get rid of it. The North Medford are keeping it down there. Here they come. Down the sideline. Duarte back out. They'll reset the whole thing. It was Benjamin Khalil that had it there for the moment. Now on the far side. And out of bounds. North Medford quickly ready to inbound it. Eric Nunez with the inbound. All right, now we're just going inbounding it and then sending it right back out of bounds again. It's going to happen again if they don't get it away from that sideline. Here comes Duarte. Ahead. Nope, offside. Trying to get that to Cortez, but was unable to do so. King will grab it. For Roseburg. Fisher. Nope. Duarte will send it out of bounds. Cortez trying to sell it to the official that it was North Medford's ball, but he wanted nothing. The official wanted nothing to do with that idea. So here we go. Roseburg has it. Or did have it. Duarte being hassled by. Yeah, now you're going to get the. By Baird. Now you'll get the kick coming up for North Medford. Khalil will take it. He's at the 35-yard line of the football field, about 45 yards in from the net. Went up, punched away. There was another one. That one's also punched away. North Medford trying to bring it back quickly. And out of bounds it goes. Roseburg direction. Five minutes to go and a half. We're about 18 seconds slow. Or so our clock says, and that clock says something else, and who knows what the official's clock says. Roseburg. Coming into the game is Isaiah Smith for the Indians. Roseburg will inbound it into the middle, headed away, being chased down and out of bounds. Corner kick. It's up into the middle, tipped around and over the inline. Goal kick, North Medford. Roseburg's keeping the pressure on. Making it easy tonight on the North Medford Black Tornado. 3 minutes to go. Actually, we're about 20 seconds behind. Cortez grabs it. King will get that for. Or Smith. I keep calling him King. It's not. King is number 7. I should get that right. Anyway, Smith grabbed that. Khalil. They inbound it. Ahead. Ortiz will take it. 2 minutes. Roseburg still has the ball, but you can tell they're playing for a goal here to end the half. Cortez got twisted around that time. Headed away, headed back the other way. Baird making sure that goes away. So we're down to 1 minute, a little less than at this point. Or you heard him, 45 seconds, 40 now. Wasting a lot of time getting it in. What was that called? Barely win any. No. Well, that's going to end the half. Ortiz is chasing the ball, and here at North Medford, that can take a long time. So by the time he gets back to the goal, it'll be halftime. There's only 5 seconds left. And that's the half. So we've made it halftime. And at halftime, the North Medford Black Tornado lead this one over the Roseburg Indians on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They lead it 1-0. It's time for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report, which means I'm supposed to say something, but I've lost what I'm supposed to say. We want to know if you know that the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon. Check out the program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. When we come back, more on the halftime on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Welcome back to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show. Excitement is building for the January 2024 opening of the Rogex Community Complex. The Aquatics and Event Centers await you with 2 indoor swimming pools and water slides. The Event Center will host basketball and volleyball leagues and tournaments and other indoor events. Visit playmedford.com or check your fall activities guide to learn more about the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex, Rogex. Every now and then, Joe Brett, our executive producer for Table Rock Sports, and the Medford athletic director for the school district, Fred Condzella, get together and discuss what's going on in terms of what's happening within the Medford School District. They did that recently, and here is the interview between the two of them.
We're excited to be back at the District 549C Athletic Office, our visit with Fred Condzella to catch up on things. Fred, we've had a couple of home football games now, and we touched on in our first interview that there was some help needed from parents, and as it turns out, that first game kind of indicated you had to make some changes, and you implemented those changes for middle school students to be accompanied by guardians at the last home football game. How did that work out Friday?
Well, first off, I would like to thank all of our families, parents and guardians for their support. We had a very, very good evening. And just wanted to thank everybody as we shared in district communication that went out to families. We are experiencing staffing shortages, and so supervising that middle school section was proving to be challenging because we did have a lot of middle school kids showing up. And so for the safety of our students, requiring a parent or guardian to supervise students is going to work well for us. So we're going to continue that. In addition, we have increased SRO presence because we have had some incidents happen within the community, and so we feel like these adjustments are perfectly timed.
We want it to be a safe and family-friendly experience when we come to the games.
Absolutely. Safety is the number one priority for the Medford School District, and you said it perfectly.
Some great seasons underway. The football teams are doing well, and another volleyball clash is on the horizon for the black and blue matchup.
That's right. We have, not only football happening every Friday night, and both those teams have gotten off to a great start. You can see North versus South Medford High School volleyball happening Tuesday, October 3rd. That's going to be at North Medford High School. They duked it out a couple of weeks ago at South Medford High School, and so you can see a rematch coming up next week on Tuesday, October 3rd. It's going to be a good match.
Always some extra juice for the black and blue matchups.
Absolutely, absolutely. This time at North, so it's going to be exciting. So we hope everybody to come on out and support us as always. We want to see that gym packed out, and of course, if you can't make it, we're thankful for Table Rock Sports for streaming that live for you all.
Or go to the game live and check it out at home afterwards. That's as well.
Right.
Works really well too.
You can do both.
Fred, we're really excited to have rekindled our partnership with Rogue Credit Union, supporting Medford 549C District Athletics with the Touchdown Club, and in basketball season coming ahead, the 3-point field goal club. So $10 for every touchdown scored. North and South have taken advantage already and gotten the dollars rolling for the district's partnership with RCU.
Awesome. We'd like to thank the Rogue Credit Union and Joe also for Table Rock Sports for rekindling that again. Of course, those dollars help to support our athletic programs, and so we're extremely excited to be a part of that again. We want to thank Rogue Credit Union for their generous donation.
Let's get the Panthers and Tornado into the end zone as many times as we can, and we'll have Tom Resepke and Benji Ferguson down there keeping the totals racking up.
I like it. Thanks again, Joe. Appreciate you having me, and have a great week.
Fred, good job.
Awesome. Thank you.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bro digging.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department helps sponsor our fall sports coverage. Swim lessons, baseball and volleyball leagues, a splash pad, water slides are all set to open in January 2024 at the Rogue X Complex at the Howard Memorial Sports Park. You can reserve birthday rooms and packages with sports. Let me read that again. Yes, packages with sports and splashing. This has been the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Show. Visit them at playmedford.com. One goal put in by North Medford at about the 1907 mark. Here in the first half has been all of the scoring that we have. And as we get ready to move into the second half here, North Medford looking to keep it going that way. The only other game going on in Southwest Conference for boys action today is South Medford is at Grants Pass. And in some ways, I think probably North Medford fans want to root for Grants Pass. There we go. We're ready to play ball. I think that's what North Medford fans want to do. Soccer standings are complex to figure out. That'll go Roseburg direction, yeah. And inbounding that will be Eon Landerus. As we get to learn everybody's name all over again. Just after we figured it out. Getting control of that now. And getting around is Winters. Winters gets written off of it. That'll be a foul. A discussion by the official. A yellow card. I think the yellow card is on Roseburg, yeah. They're giving that, sit down so we can see what we're doing here. They're giving that to Smith. Jacob Smith gets the yellow card, which means he'll go off for a little bit. He'll be back. So here comes a kick for North Medford. Ibarra is there, along with Thompson and Duarte. And Duarte actually takes the kick. Richardson, excuse me, not Thompson. Now they're trying to get it into the middle, and Sanchez falls on that one. Roseburg has it in front of the net, but they can't get a good one. and couldn't get a clean shot that time, as North Medford shut it down. Now it's out of bounds, and the Black Tornado will inbound it. North, I guess, actually trying to get the shot off, not Roseburg. Ooh, that was close. Sanchez grabbed that one. As getting that one in there that time was Duarte. Sanchez had it. Duarte was close to the net, too. Back to Ortiz. Richardson sends that one way deep. Roseburg gets it back. I think right now everybody's hoping the rain will hold off. If we can get it to hold off for another 35 minutes, fans will be really happy. On the ground, but here comes Roseburg getting it back to Sanchez, who will launch it deep. Out of bounds. Roseburg or North Medford direction. Richardson has it. Out of bounds. But now it'll go Roseburg direction. King. Trying to get the microphone to quit bumping. We've got a substitution as King is going out. Coming back in is Smith. Roseburg with the inbound. Now they want to change inbounders. They want King to throw it in. All the way to the middle, headed away, shot. No, that was not even close. I don't know if that's even close enough to be called a shot, since it didn't seriously even threaten. So we'll try it again. Roseburg playing tough. They obviously... Here comes a North Medford. There's an empty goal. No! It goes wide right. Winters had a wide open goal. And Roseburg managed to get enough in the way that it went wide right. You couldn't get a clean shot. Sanchez was nowhere to be found. on that one. Just missed it. Winters again trying to get this to go the other way. Roseburg playing it tough though. North Medford trying to move it. Here comes Roseburg, though. They've got this thing reversed. Doherty chasing him, but couldn't catch up with it. Here comes Roseburg. I don't think that's going to work, though. North Medford will just send it out of bounds. I'm having a little trouble getting the ball. Went over the fence. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Into the middle it goes. Headed away. That'll be a goal kick for the Black Tornado. Out of bounds. Fielded nicely by King. Here comes North Medford. Around one. Not going to get it around everybody, but they retain possession as they grab it. They're wrestling for it. Trying to get it in. No, Roseburg's going to get it back out of there. Tell you what, that ball's moving fast down there, but nobody's getting much done with it. And finally, out of bounds. King to inbound it. Richardson takes that one. There's a Barra. Richardson takes it. Gets it out to the side. Khalil. Ridden off the ball. Here comes Roseburg. Khalil will knock it out of bounds. King will inbound it once again. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities. Check out the event calendar to find out what is going on. Out of bounds. Substitutions for Roseburg, number 3 and 18 coming in. So it'd be Elijah Finlay and Gilbert Brown entering the game for the Roseburg Indians. Winters wrestling for the ball, but can't quite get there. Brown, who just entered, has it on his foot. Villa trying to get it to Thompson, could not. Now Roseburg has it in front of the net. That shot's taken away. They've got to still have it in front of the net. There's a little weak shot, but Ortiz will take that easily. What about the third bounce? Right now our clock is right, by the way. Right with the stadium clock, so the time you see is what we have. That's out of bounds. Roseburg. Roseburg trying to speed it up. As we have remarked from time to time in the soccer broadcast, you get down to about the second half of the second half, or in other words, the final 20 minutes. If you're behind, you got to speed things up, because your opportunities aren't going to be unlimited at that point. You will have to take advantage of every possession that you have and you try to at least get a decent shot off so you have a chance to score. Here comes a kick for the Roseburg Indians. Everybody backing up like they're going to go for it. Clear to the goal. King coming over, but he's not going to take the kick. Yeah, he is. Well, they fooled me. Didn't fool North Medford with it, but they fooled me. Here comes Winters. Gotta get her. Nope. Roseburg takes it. That's blocked. Roseburg still has that. That one's blocked. Before he can even get started, both of those were blocked. They get it back to the Indians. That's blocked out of bounds. Winters knocking it out of bounds. Ortiz falls on it. Well, it got to be a little dangerous. Roseburg trying to work it down. There's a nice long shot to Brown, except that goes out of bounds. Richardson will chase that thing down. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Conger Morris Funeral. They're telling them to speed it up. Funeral Directors of Southern Oregon and the Rogue Valley Transportation District. Routes have been expanded to help you get to work, school, or appointments. Visit rvtd.org. You can learn more about those expanded routes. Official telling North Medford to kind of speed things up a little bit. You do only have a certain amount of time to get the ball back in bounds again. It's not unlimited. You can't just stand there and hold it. There's a tripping call. So it'll be North Medford with the kick. Villa takes it. You can hear we've got some Roseburg fans behind us. I don't know how well you can hear them, but from where we're at, we can certainly hear them. There's Ortiz. That's out of bounds. There is a substitution over there. They didn't call him in yet. Sanchez has it. Now they get it out. Roseburg. Roseburg's getting to where they need to do something. As you can see on the clock, we're in the 18th minute already. There's a shot by North Medford, but Sanchez will stop that. Brown across the pitch. Now back. I'll set it up again. I allowed North Medford to take it away. That'll go out of bounds. King could have had it, but went right by him. Now you're going to get a substitution. Table Rock Sports says thanks to our great sponsors. That includes John L. Scott Real Estate, and the scoreboard is a sponsor, and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Nunez knocking that one out of bounds. There goes Donovan. Stops. They're going to get a shot? Kinda. They're going to knock it out of bounds, and it'll go to the corner. Donovan didn't get a real good shot that time. He'll do the corner kick, by all appearances. That's going to go out of bounds. So Roseburg will take over. North Medford keeps the pressure on. Waiting for the soccer ball to be rescued. One on the other side of the fence. And North Medford will inbound it. Again, it goes out of bounds. Hey fans, it's time for you to get back in the game. As an official, there is a critical need in all sports right now, so go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. Roseburg trying to mount an attack here in the waning moments of the game. Ortiz has it. Wow. King coming all the way across the field to be the one to inbound it. Took a few seconds off the clock. That's out of bounds. Goal kick for the Black Tornado. And North Medford substitution on the far side of the field. Can't quite get the number between them moving around and being on the other side of the field. Here comes Roseburg, but that's going to be taken away. Black Tornado need to keep it on the other side of the field as Roseburg tries to figure out how to get a score. Winter's sending it ahead, but out of bounds. North Medford. Nobody was going to claim to know whose ball it was. Table Rock Sports would like to say hello to our nearly 3,000 YouTube subscribers. Join the team. Let me do that again. Join the team at YouTube/Table Rock Sports. You'll get updates when games go live. Richardson to inbound it. So now if you're a Roseburg Indian fan, this is a time to be desperate. That's out of bounds. Off of Roseburg. Richardson will inbound it again. As time is getting really short for you. You're down to 11 minutes. You need to get some pressure on. This will go Roseburg direction. Can they do it? No? Now here we come. King with it. Trying to get it into the middle. Taken away and out of bounds. King inbounding it one more time. Ooh. Bit of a collision down there. See who they're calling this on. Nobody. Gave the ball to Roseburg, and that was that. Again, a Roseburg player on the ground. That's Aaron Femio. He's gamely carrying on. Out of bounds. Richardson will inbound it for North Medford. Was trying to hold on here. They've had a 1-0 lead since about midway through the first half, but haven't been able to build on it as Roseburg is clamped down on defense. And by that, I mean, I don't think North Medford's had but one or two really good shots at the goal. Put up a bunch of stuff that went that direction, but had no hope of ever going in. But Roseburg's having the same problem. They can't really get off a shot where it's a possibility of it going in. It sounds like our rain did not hold off, did it?
Here it comes.
Okay. So we're going to have to change our camera angle.
Be good for another second.
All right, we'll get this corner kick in. But I'm just telling you, we're going to change our camera angle because it's raining. So if the shots aren't quite as splendid, you'll know why. There's a shot on goal, but that's taken out of there by Roseburg. Yeah, it's raining. You can see it's raining pretty hard now. There's a shot. No, that's way out of bounds. That's not even a shot. North Medford ball. So we'll do what we can to keep the great shots going. Corey's working at it here. We almost made it. They said 7:30, 7:31. Huh. We'll give it to them. Have to slide everything in here a little bit. Make sure it doesn't start getting wet on us. Everybody's taking off. That's wide. Pardon us as we move everything. We're trying. But just tell our executive producer we're trying to keep everything dry. We've only got 5 minutes to go. So this won't bother the outcome of this game too much. On goal, yes! Seven? So that'd be Duarte. And that pretty much ice it right there. Out of bounds. So, yeah, Roseburg now has to make up a 2-goal deficit. I only have about 4 minutes to get that done. I think my clock is probably about 2 or 3 seconds ahead of the stadium clock at this point. We'll just let it go. Here comes Roseburg. I have to say this. Soccer fans are hardy folk. They're all just sitting there in the rain. Whatever. That's out of bounds. So it'll be another goal kick coming up for the Black Tornado. Ortiz will just let it go, but it's still touched last by North Medford. But it will bring up a goal kick for the Indians. Heath King will take it. Okay, with under 3 to go. They're really getting to where they need to score. North Medford will head it out of there. They'll go out of bounds. Roseburg will try it again. One more time. King will come over there. And he'll throw it. Into the middle. Taken out. Here comes Roseburg back with it, though. North Medford will punch that out of there. Ortiz will grab it. He'll pick it up. A long, long boot. Ortiz will take it. Well, a minute and a half to go now. North Medford is going to escape. Well, to win. I don't know that there's much other way to put this, but they, Roseburg Indians challenged them. So, it's a hard-earned victory tonight. North Medford will retain possession as we dip under a minute. Looks like the rain has let up a little bit, but it hasn't stopped. Sanchez falls on. No, they're going to get it out of there. There was no North Medford players there. And that one goes wide of the net. By the time Sanchez gets back there, they're going to be down to just about 20 seconds to go. And out of bounds. King fires it. Knocked away, and it's over. It is a final here at Bowerman Park. And at the end, it's North Medford 2, Roseburg nothing. We're back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign post-game show right after this on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign post-game show. You can visit travelmedford.org to know more about your role and find out how they are helping promote respectful behavior at youth sporting events. North Medford wins this one by a count of 2-0. They scored with 19:07 to go in the first period. We didn't catch that number, but it was a 1-0 lead for the Black Tornado at halftime. And then with 4:59 to go, Duarte put one in the net for the Black Tornado. And that was all the scoring there was. And it was a 2-0 win for North Medford. That means that as far as North Medford is concerned, they now are 6-2-2 in conference play, which is far more important than their overall record, although that also moves up to 7-3-2. So depending on what happened here with South Medford, and we didn't bother to check in with TableRockSports.net to find out tonight what happened up there in Grass Pass. But depending on what happened, North Medford's either, well, they'll be in third place no matter what happens because they've got that second tie. But they're getting a little closer to closing in on position number 2. We'd like to thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. We would like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Our next Table Rock sports production is going to be tomorrow night when the Roseburg girls show up in town to take on the North Medford Black Tornado, and that game will begin at about 6 o'clock. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is North Medford 2, Roseburg nothing. This has been a presentation of Table Rock Sports Productions in conjunction with the Medford School District. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for being with us, and we'll say good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.